What is going on, Aquarius? I am kind of big deal tarot, and I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, this is another imperative reading, okay? Because we're on the last month of May and at the beginning of June, we have our last and final karmic battle. Some of us been fighting karmic battles for the 7 to 15 years, okay? I know mine's been about 10 or 11. Karmic battles is like where you're constantly learning lessons, okay, for your soul evolution. So this is the last stretch, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the last stretch. So it is very imperative that we listen to what is going on. This last karmic battle will test us. Once we pass these tests, it's going to be 3 karmic battles. All right. And we need to find out, are we going to react instead of rise? Are we going to spiral instead of elevate? Okay. These karmic tests is here to test us in our evolution and to see if we're ready for the next phase of our life, which is nothing but success. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the Psychic Tarot. I was trying to wait for some more people to come in here. All right. But I'm going to start at Aquarius. We're going to get it started. All right. So the test 1 is going to be the energy vampire that returns. Okay. I did take notes on it because I also had a download. But I also listen to Wisdom Locust. Lotus, Wisdom Lotus. Okay. And it was weird because I had the download, I had a dream, and then that comes on. So that was nothing but a confirmation. The spiritual attack, and all these are spiritual attacks, Aquarius. The spiritual attack number 2 is the illusion of lack. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go through all these. The final one is going to be the spiritual checkpoint. And that's going to be sudden chaos that is going to happen for us. Okay. So you have to remember, these are spiritual attacks. And they're spiritual attacks not to hurt us, but to help elevate us, to see where we are in our evolution, in our timeline, to see if we're actually ready for success. Okay, Aquarius. So I'm going to start off with the Psychic Tarot. And we're going to see what's coming up in here. A lot of foundation and achievements, number 4. I saw 444 as I was driving. It is also imperative for you guys to see angel numbers. Grab your journals, get a journal, okay? Because these last 5 days is going to be, again, testing us, testing our gangster, all right? Testing to see if we fall back into the old timeline, into the old us, all right? See if we really rise, see if we really grew spiritually, okay? All right, so again, if you're seeing angel numbers, tend to write them down. Think about what you're thinking at that time, all right? I was thinking about my current situation, and then I look over and I see 444. So I know that means that the angels are definitely with me and they're guiding me. And I've been heavenly dreaming about my ancestors. My whole family was at the, ooh, wow. Your current situation is 5. You had this in your last reading. This is wisdom, okay? This is the Hierophant. Hi, I'm doing a reading for Aquarius. Max, can you please subscribe? If you're new here, subscribe to the tribe. I am like 9 away from 1K. Okay, I appreciate you guys. It's the least you can do. That's very free for the channel. So Aquarius, right now, with your present situation is you have wisdom. You cannot teach wisdom. Thank you very much. You cannot teach wisdom. See, he got a book. He got it close to the heart. The book is the book of knowledge, okay? Wisdom is knowledge plus experience. Like I try to tell somebody, no, I see certain things and I know what it is, okay? I know what it is. I know what it looks like. I know what it smells like. I can tell a bullshitter from one. I can tell a fake friend from another. So I have wisdom, not just knowledge. Knowledge you can teach people. Wisdom you cannot. Okay, because wisdom is with the experience of experience. And you see he's with the loyal dog and he's going towards family. But he also has the sun radiating on him. Thank you, babe. He has the sun radiating on him, okay? That he has clarity. He has abundance. He has truth. He speaks truth. He speaks enlightenment. So we're going to see what the challenge of your wisdom is, what is going on. Again, some people will come and test your wisdom, come and test your knowledge. Two, you got movement, choices, and decisions, okay? During these last 5 days, and look, I'm just talking about these next 5 days from June 1st to the 5th. Again, energy vampires will pop up. Suddenly, you're going to get people that you ain't seen in a while. You ain't talked to in a while. Okay? It also can be family members. It can be people in your inner circle. These people are coming for your light. Whether they do it, look, you see that light behind him with the sun? Hello, Andrew. Andrew, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the tribe. All right? They're coming for your light, Aquarius. They're coming for your energy. That's what energy vampires do. They may not be even doing this consciously. They could be doing it subconsciously. But some people want that energy. If you talk to somebody and you're feeling drained, if you're feeling very foggy, you know that's an energy vampire. All right? Then you have two. This is your challenge. Wisdom, okay? You got experiences. You got knowledge from the things that you've been through in the past. Okay, now it's coming up in your current situation, in your present situation. But your challenge is movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, this is the Two of Wands. So you need to choose wisely. Are you going to go back to the past? Are you going to go back to the same timeline that you just grew from? You see that growth? Or are you going to continue to move forward? So there is movement, choices, and decisions. And you need to do that with passion. Again, knowing that you do have the wisdom. You don't just have knowledge, you have wisdom, which is what? Experience and knowledge. Child. The root cause is what? You can't make this up. Some of you might be seeing 1111, 1222, 1221. They are all angel numbers, okay? The root cause of this is triumph and success. You're coming from a place of darkness into the light. Again, you're cutting out the dark. You're cutting out the dark. You're cutting out people's shadow side, people with low vibrational energy, people that don't mean you no good. You know what it is from the knowledge and the wisdom. You know what it is now. Again, you're ready to start over. You're ready to manifest a new life. But again, you have to pass these last final 3 tests from June 1st to the 5th. Okay? So June 1st is going to be, like I said, that energy vampire that comes back around. Again, these are people that are coming to steal your light. People that coming to drag you back to the old you. All right? They might not even know that they're doing it. All right? Let's get the past situation. Let's get the past situation for Aquarius. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, spirits and ancestors. Past situation for Aquarius. All right. Yeah. Some of you guys are coming from a place where, again, this is a 7. And 7 is a spiritual number. All right. Let me put my book here. We don't need that. 7 is a spiritual number. Again, patience and planning. You've been having a lot of patience, Aquarius, okay? This could be the 7 of Wands, all right? 7 of Wands is about standing your ground, putting up the good fight, okay? Standing your ground, having patience and planning so you can walk through that door of enlightenment, so you can walk through that door of abundance, okay? 7 is a spiritual number, all right? That's letting you know your God, ancestors, the universe has your back. You just got to do the work and go through that cycle. So this is in your recent past. Again, the past could be yesterday, last week, last month, last year. It's going to be different for everybody. It could be 7 years. Again, like I said, I've been going through this karmic cycle. I know for me, anywhere from 7 to 11 years, okay? When I left my ex-husband, that was 7 years ago. But even before I left him, I was in the karmic cycle, okay? Because he was in it. All right. Woo, child. Can't make this up. The message from above is new beginnings, okay? You see this woman stepping out from that door, closing that door. Again, closing the door from the past, taking that wand into the future, okay? And she's stepping on top of the world. The world is her oysters. This is a fool. This is taking a huge risk, but a needed risk. That's what we are. We're risky people, Aquarius, but we normally take a good risk, all right? But the last, like I said, 7 to 15 years could have been a doozy for a lot of us. All right. Karmic cycles, karmic lessons. It's okay. Again, they are karmic lessons for us to endure, for us to pass this final test from June 1st to the 5th. All right. And in your immediate future, what does the Aquarius got going on? We're going to clear this with some regular tarot, but this is the psychic tarot. So this is like our main oracle of what's going on. All right. You got disruption, okay, in your immediate future, but you also got partnerships and alliances. They both came out together. So again, 16, 1 plus 6 equals 7. So you got some disruptions that may be coming, especially with this week. This is June 1st to the 5th. All right. So you might have some disruptions, some trying to disrupt you right there. What is that card? This might be the Tower, okay? This might be the Tower in regular oracles because all the black is oracles. So this might be the Tower, disruption, disrupting your foundation. You see how that's tearing up his inner self, okay? But he's enlightened. He still got the shine glow on him, like the golden child, okay? It will be some disruptions in your inner soul, trying to disrupt your inner peace. But again, this is because people know that you got partnerships and alliances in your future, okay? People know that you got business ideas, you got business partners. You're ready for abundance, you're ready for growth, you're ready for the good things with the Empress number 3. You're ready to create a new life. All right. You got blue and purple. Those are royal colors. You are ready for royalty. So there would be a disruption. Again, that's probably number 10. Look, and they keep disrupting my live because it starts it over every time. That's how you know we're being spiritually attacked, Aquarius. That's how you know. All right. So I started this already. Now it's on back on minute 3. Again, Aquarius, we are being spiritually hacked right now. This is my second time doing this live, okay? The first one is June 1st to the 5th. June 1st is tomorrow. So energy vampires will return, all right? This can be anybody that is going to drain your energy. Could be your ex. This could be your family member. It could be anybody in your inner circle, okay? This person is a carrier of unresolved karmic energy. So this person is coming to drain you of your light. Okay? They might be doing this consciously or unconsciously, but people can feel you shifting. People can feel that you're shifting into abundance, peace. You might have business opportunities, alliances. Okay? Things that are coming for you, in this new timeline that we're just about to approach. So June 1st kicks off the cosmic series to prepare you for a new year. Okay, Aquarius? So don't forget about that. Whether this is starting all over, I don't know because it says 4 minutes. The first card we have here is the Wisdom card, which is the Hierophant, okay? And the Hierophant is the male or the counterpartner of the High Priestess. So we have male and female within our energy beings. So this is the male High Priest. He is the High Priest instead of the High Priestess. He has wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience. You can't teach everybody. You can't teach people wisdom. You can teach people knowledge, but you cannot teach them wisdom. And then movement is the Two of Wands. This is how we're moving. We're making choices and decisions, okay, whether we're going to be pulled back into our old self or move into this new timeline. So we do have choices and decisions to make. And the root cause of all this is triumphant success. We need to cut through the bullshit, cut through the dark, cut through the shadow side of other individuals, even our side, okay? And come up swinging that sword with truth, triumph, and success. We will be successful, Aquarius. I'm going to make sure of that. In the recent past, you have patience and planning. Again, with this is the number 7. Some of you guys could have been seeing 7, 777, 555, 222, 111. Okay. This is about having patience and planning, getting through, again, the dark eras, the darkness that you've been exposed to, and coming in through the light, walking through that golden door, walking through that next phase of our life, taking where spirit and divineness and heaven and our spirit guides are trying to take us. You understand what I'm saying? We're coming from a shadow, a cosmic or karmic timeline. So we need to pass this test so we can step into our abundance, so we can step into this triumph. Okay? You can't make it up. Like I said, the message from above is the new beginnings, the Fool card. This is us, Aquarius, stepping into, closing that door, that dark, dreary door, and stepping into abundance. The world is our oysters, and we're stepping all over it, okay? Then you go to a place of disruption. This will be about June 2nd, okay? The first was like June 1st, which is tomorrow. June 2nd, there will be a disruption. This is also the Tower. This is disrupting this man's foundation. The test number 2 is the lack of illusion, or illusion of lack, should I say. Okay? Why is this happening? Okay? And this is coming from your inner self, not anybody around you. The first one would be people around you, energy vampires, friends, old lovers, family members, people even in your immediate circle that drain you of your energy. You have to learn or know when to say no, and have the discernment to cut that shit out, cut that person off, stop talking to them, disengage. Okay? This is the Tower. 1 + 6 is 7. Again, this is coming from inside of us. This is the illusion of lack, that lack mindset, that 5 of Pentacles. Okay? Why is this happening? Because all this is a spiritual attack. It is to forget you where you're headed. You're headed into partnerships and alliances, things that are going to work out in your favor. Look, this is the color of royalty, blue and purple, okay? So again, you're headed into abundance. You're headed into creativity. You're headed into more things instead of this lack. But the illusion of lack, the illusion will hit you about the 2nd and 3rd, okay? So please be prepared for these things, Aquarius, all right? Let's get into your thoughts and feelings about now, all right? This still will be the 2nd and the 3rd, so let's see what's going on here. This is the 2nd spiritual attack. Remember, these are spiritual attacks. Remember, we're healing. Wow, your heart chakra. Let's get one more. Pisces got that. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces. Give me one more. This is the second test that you will be going through. The illusion of lack. And yes, this is all 3 are spiritual tests. Wow, it came back out again. Mental conflict and suffering in silence. Okay. So somebody that could be suffering in silence, maybe trying to, again, cause mental conflict with you, make you forget who you are. All right, another 2. As I have 222 on my hand right here. 4 at the bottom of the deck. Discontentment and bored. That's the 4 of Cups. All right, somebody suffering in silence here. This was in Pisces reading, okay? So, again, some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Again, all these were in their reading. So, again, you need to tap into your heart chakra at this time. Remember who the fuck you are, okay? Remember who the hell you are. And remember, these are spiritual tests, okay? These are just tests to seeing if you're ready for the next timeline, which is nothing but abundance, prosperity, growth. Okay? Remember who you are. See how he's like conflicted with who he is? Mental conflict might be happening at time. This is in your thoughts and feelings, okay? So again, tap into yourself. Go journal. Tap into your journal. Write some things down in your journal, how you're feeling that time. Do some heart chakra meditations. They're all on YouTube, okay? Lam, Vam, Ram. I think this one is Yam. Yam, okay? Do some heart chakra meditations, all right? Heal your heart from the heartbreak that you might have to go through or the things that you had to deal with. Some of you guys might have actually been suffering in silence, okay? Because you know what? People can't attack you that way. People can't attack you when you're suffering in silence. And you know, you're not alone. You can speak to your ancestors. You can tap in. You know what to do, Aquarius, okay? So again, you're not suffering. You got that stick. You got that wand. You can reach out into the horizons. You are one of the signs that are able to jump timelines, okay? If you see dragonflies, that's why I got the dragonfly. Dragonflies can jump timelines. So can most of Aquariuses. So again, you're not suffering in silence. Don't allow anybody or anything to try to trick you into mental conflict. You know who you are. You know what you've been through. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Because people, maybe somebody else that is suffering in silence, might try to trick you into some guilt, trying to trick you into who you are. Now, we know who the hell we are. Most of us did our work, and we're teaching other people how to do their work. But you got people that, oh, I did my work in less than a week. Child, it took me 3 times to do my shadow work, to do my shadow workbook. And I still resort back to that goddamn book. Let's go at how other people see you and how other people feel about you, Aquarius. Then we're going to get into the last test. So this is about the second spiritual test, is the lack of illusion. All right, again, when you pass these tests, people see you being abundant and accelerated motion. They see things coming to you. All right, people see you rising. Look, rising like the star pretty fast, because we are the fucking star. So people see a lot of things coming in, accelerate motion for you, Aquarius. All right. Okay, so that's how people see you. They look up at you like the star that you are. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Shut your mouth. I got 222 here. Intuition. I got another card for how people see you. People know that you tap into your intuition. This is the high priestess. Okay. We got the high priestess and the Hierophant here. We got a divine match here. Some of you might have Taurus in your chart. Some of you might have Pisces in your chart. I know I got both of them motherfuckers. So, again, people see that your intuition is happening in accelerated motion. It is fast. You're on shit, Aquarius. We are on the shit. Okay? I got you know what you know. And you get some downloads from the cosmos. I know I do. I got the onk on my back leg. And I got the chain, the necklace. And the ankh is the feminine. Okay? It is the feminine and the masculine. Where the cross is just all phallus, just all masculine. This is feminine and masculine and how they come together to be as one. That's what the ankh represents. Okay? And you see how she has that golden door behind her. Okay? She has that golden door of enlightenment, of knowledge, of wisdom. Okay? Like I told my friend, the high priestess is supposed to keep some things to herself. You're not supposed to be blabbing your mouth at everything that you know to everybody. Oh, no. That's not a true high priestess. Now, the Hierophant, he's a spiritual teacher. And that's what I have in my moon sign. So I am here to teach. But I'm not here to tell everybody everything I goddamn know. That's for sure. Or tell you everything I see. In your hopes and fears, Aquarius, you got a celebration. Here again, another 3. So we got 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. All right. That's rejoicing, celebration. That's also the Three of Cups. So again, in your hopes and fears, some of you are fearing friendship because of all the things that you've been through. You don't trust a lot of people. Okay, you don't trust friendships. It also might have been a third party situation that kept happening or interfering in your love life or even in your friendships. So you just don't trust people. Some of you guys may need to control your drinking, control how much you celebrate. Okay, so again, this is in your hopes and fears. You're also hoping that you will celebrate. You will celebrate with some partners, some new partners, business partners, new alliances. And like I said, and was told by my grandma, you don't have friends, darling. You have acquaintances because you never, never, ever know people. They will switch up on you like a light bulb, honey. All right, so now we're going into our last spiritual test as they talk about number 3. The number 3 is chaos. So you could have chaos coming from friends, chaos coming from people, chaos. Okay, let me see. What did I write down? Okay, chaos coming from friends. Again, your inner circle, family members. Okay, this will be about June 4th to the 5th. All right, sudden chaos. This will hit you where it hurts. All right, an argument, an unexpected expense, travel delays, something that you didn't get that you want. Again, please remember, this is another test. This is not a punishment. Okay, this is chaos comes to. People think chaos comes to destroy you, but it doesn't. It comes to reveal you. Again, reveal who the fuck we are. I'm an Aquarius too. 5 placements, my darling. Choose growth over disruptions. Okay? Choose growth over being disrupted. Okay? Rise instead of retaliate. All right? Show me potential outcome for Aquarius when she passed these 3, he or she passed these 3 spiritual tests. Show me what is going on for Aquarius when they pass these 3 spiritual attacks. Wow, they all came out. All right. You got temptation at the bottom of the deck. That's the double card. All right. So we got, again, number 9. This is the 9th year. Material harvest. You got trapped in fear, deception, and envy. But Spirit said shuffle again. So again, the 9th year, you would get material harvest. We had that in our first card when I just did the recent Aquarius reading. All right. When I told us we must get in here again for the 31st. Oh no, it was 20. Jesus. 29th to the 31st. All right, authority. Root chakra, okay, which deals with our foundation, our finances, our support, our security during money. All right, they say shuffle again. So we got authority, which is the emperor. Okay. The emperor is taking rule over. He's a boss. He's also ruling over his throne. Okay. I'm going to show you something. He walks through those 2 pillars. Okay. Wow. And power, which is strength. Isn't that strength? Some of you might have Leo in your chart. Victory and success at the bottom of the deck. You blowing the horn. You blowing the horn, Aquarius. We had this in our last reading. Third eye chakra. Your third eye chakra is activated. Okay? It is activated. So again, pay attention. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your inner calling. And they're both purple. Again, your crown chakra. That violet fuchsia color. Again, you will have victory and success with number 6. By June 6th, you pass this test, you will be hearing good news. You might even start to hear it on the 5th. Wow. Look, positive movement forward. So we have all this once we pass these 3 spiritual attacks. We have material harvest. Okay? Authority and power. You're stepping into your own power. You're stepping into your courage. You are facing your fears, Aquarius, especially after you pass these tests. All right? You're taking authority over your own life. You're grabbing the bull by its horns. You're walking through those two pillars. Remember in the past where you had patience and planning? Now you have walked through those two pillars. See? You have gotten that enlightenment. You see how he's all enlightened in the back? This is the Emperor card. This is the masculine, divine masculine. Okay? He has stepped through those two pillars, and now he might be a little smug, but he's confident. Why? Because he has wisdom. He doesn't play about his life. He has the power, even though that's the power card over here. But what's 4 plus 4 is 8. He has the power. He rules his throne. You're going to have control over your life, especially when you pass these tests. And then you got 8 and 9. You're going to, again, have the power to reap your material harvest. You got the intuition. We got 8, 8 here. 9, 9. 9, 9, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So again, Aquarius, these last 5 days are imperative. Starting tomorrow from June 1st. Okay. We got 8, 8, 8 right here. So again, that's the Aquarius card. Yep. All right. We got hope. We got light. We got hope. All right. That's the sun card. That's abundance. That's abundance that we're stepping into. And then you stand your ground with that third eye chakra, 6, 7. Right in the row. You pay attention to your third eye chakra, which is right in between here, right? You pay attention to your intuition. You stand your ground over them energy vampires. That chaos that is coming. Rise above the chaos. Don't fall into the disruption. Okay? The lack of illusion. You dig into your heart. All right? You dig into your heart. You know or understand that this is just an inner disruption. It's an illusion. That's why it's called the illusion of lack or lack of illusion. Illusion of lack, okay? So again, this is all just to disrupt you in the inner peace. So again, instead of being disruptive, rise above it. Triumph. You will have success. Tap into your heart. Tap into your ancestors. Don't suffer in silence. Tap into who you are. Get a journal out. Start writing. Reaffirm your fears. Write your fears down in one column. Write your like the opposite. I lack money. I am abundant. I do this. Counteract your fears. Dig into your heart. Meditate on the heart chakra frequency. Okay? There's ways to beat this test. This is your final cosmic countdown. All right, and we're going to pass this test because what do we have after this? And by the end of the year, we're going to step into material harvest, abundance. He got the sun behind him. He's looking at all the fruits of his labor in overflow. You will have the throne over your own life, the power. Some of you will be a boss, okay, an entrepreneur. Some of you might be a new father figure. Okay? But again, you will have the power. I got the power. Okay? You will have the power. You will have faced your fears. You will have the strength. You will have the courage to fight through these 3 karmic lessons. And it already shows you're coming out abundant. You're coming out a winner. So please remember, these karmic lessons are spiritual attacks. And the first one is the energy vampire. That can come as friends, family members, people in your inner circle. All right? An ex coming back. The second one is the illusion of lack. The illusion of lack. It is not even real. It's an illusion. This is to pull you back into that karmic cycle. That karmic cycle of making you feel like you're not enough. to make you feel like you don't have enough. You won't ever be enough. That's what that is. That is coming from inside of you, an inside disruption. Okay? Just know that you are going to be abundant. Keep telling yourself otherwise. Okay? Again, you do have partnerships and alliances that are in your future. But again, this will be a disruption that will come during the second and the third. The first will be that energy vampire. Now remember, this is tomorrow, honey. Tomorrow starts the whole karmic cycle. Then we have 5 days of this mess. Okay? So the first day is that energy vampire. So be prepared for this person. Okay? And let's see. We got them coming up as friends, family members, people in your inner circle. How would you know this is an energy vampire? You might, it'll be subtle, but it'll be definitely powerful. Okay? You might feel drained after a conversation with this person. You might feel like shrinking back into your old self after talking to a certain person. These people are coming for your life, whether it's an ex, an old friend, someone in your circle or in your family circle. This person is a carrier of unresolved karma. They got karmic debt and they trying to bring that shit on to you. Okay? People can feel that you are shifting into a new timeline, Aquarius. Okay? They can feel that you're going towards abundance, peace, a business opportunity. And once you step into your power, you can't even make this up, into your power, okay, you will outgrow these people forever. Forever. Bye-bye now, old friends that want to drag you back into their bullshit. People that want to rob you of your peace, of who you are, okay? Trying to have you confused, bring you a lot of mental conflict. I'm talking from experience now. Okay? Spiritual attacks will be in disguise. Okay? June 1st kicks off the cosmic series. So prepare. All right? This is to prepare you for the new you. Okay? And like I said, evolution threatens stagnation. You have people that are okay and comfortable, just like that temptation card, that devil card. You got people who are comfortable being stagnant. You got people that are comfortable living in karmic cycles, okay? Not learning the lesson. People also are trying to make you feel bad through guilt, nostalgic memories, emotional manipulations disguising itself as love. Again, during these few days, you might want to carry around some crystals, okay? I think I got them in my handbag, but some black tourmaline or some obsidian, okay? Or some amethyst. I'm mad that I even gave my friend the amethyst, but I got more. Okay. You want to hold these things close to your heart. Can't even make it up. Your heart chakra. This is going to protect your heart. All right. Hold these things close to your heart. For the women, you can put them in your bra. I used to always put them in my bra. For the men, you might want to, I don't know. If you got one of the, wait, let me see. Those things where you go put them around your neck, especially the obsidian. Okay. Again, remember, no is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. This is an old timeline. In the old timeline, you have ghosts, leeches, shadows. In the new timeline, you have clean, powerful, and divine support. Do a cord cutting ceremony. Cut the cord, but cut it with love. Okay? You can't enter a new timeline dragging old people or cosmic lessons with your behind you. They won't allow it. Pass this test and your abundance accelerates. You can't even make this up. Your abundance accelerates, Aquarius, okay? That's what this accelerated motion is. Passing in your aura strengthens. Passing and it's nothing that can touch you ever again. We're passing this test. I'm here to make sure, to reassure. Again, number 2, the illusion of lack from June 2nd to the 4th. This is inside you. A whisper of the old you. That whisper of doubt. That karmic trap. That spiritual attack of your fears. Okay? But if you've been doing the work, the shadow work, the inner work, cutting off people, staying in peace, meditating. Again, this is like like if you guys ever played a video game, like Legend of Zelda, and before you get to that big one that you had to fight all these other ones, like it was like all these mini tests, and then you get to the big dragon, and then you got to fight the big dragon, then you end and you get the reward. This is like this. This is exactly what we're going on. We're going through a Legend of Zelda moment right now. Again, right before a major breakthrough, you will be tested. It's illusion. It's not about money. It's about you and your inner self. See how this is tearing him up? But he got the golden ticket behind him. And again, the third test, June 5th, it will be a spiritual checkpoint. It will be the last test. Okay? This is an unexpected argument, an expense, unexpected travel delays. This is not a punishment of chaos. Chaos is coming to reveal you, not destroy you. So again, Aquarius, all this is happening for you. It is happening to you. All right? It is happening for you, not to you. So let's see what possibly, with some tarot, could possibly be happening. All right? Let's get some tarot cards. We got 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Some of you could be doing with another air sign or a water sign, or have that in your chart. So let's see what is coming for Aquarius from June 1st to the 5th. We already talked about the 3 spiritual attacks. So we already know about, let's see how this will come up and show up in our week ahead right now, okay? Show me what's going on for Aquarius for the first week of June here. June 1st to the 5th. Show me what is going on for Aquarius. Show me the number 5, the wisdom. What is this about, Spirit? Show me what's going on. Show me what is going on for Aquarius. All right, 4 of Wands. All right, some of you guys could have conflict with others, okay? Somebody trying to disrupt your inner harmony. Again, remember we said that energy vampire, okay? But some of you guys will be standing truth and your joy, okay? You will be relaxing. It could be somebody in your home, all right? In your foundation. You could have conflict with others, okay? Because you might be getting ready to personally celebrate. Again, Temperance is right next to the 4 of Wands. So you got 4. And some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius or any other fire sign. Again, this is telling you to have balance, to have patience, to know your purpose, okay? Again, to also know that you're self-healing and you are realigning at this time. You're realigning to a new timeline. So don't even feed into these conflict with others, okay? So that could be what happening. It could be happening in your home, at your job, all right? 7 of Cups. With the movement, decisions, and choices. Some of you guys could be searching for your purpose right now. Again, you could have the sensory illusion and decision. Many choices, not knowing what to do, knowing what to pick. Please remember to pick the timeline going forward, nothing backwards. You don't want anything backwards. I don't care if it's even in another person. You might be tested. The same test could come in the form of another person. It might be the same friend, but it could be another friend that is doing the same shit that another friend did. So again, please remember that. Don't be confused. 7 again. 7, 7. And this is the clarified triumph and success. Again, please remember that you are your investment. You are the long-term investment. Again, persevere through this moment, through these 5 days, because you pass these 3 spiritual attacks, you will be investing in something bigger and greater. Some of you guys might have long-term investments. Again, don't have lack of long-term vision. This is where to think about it. This is also your harvest with the 7 of Pentacles. This is investing in yourself, investing in your longevity. Again, some of these karmic cycles for some of us have been happening 7 years. Okay, from 7 to 11 years. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys might have been facing karma, life cycles, bad luck, turning into good luck. This is a turning point. You also might have been facing people in situations that were resistant to change or break cycles. But again, right now, this is about you. It's not nobody else. So you are having good luck. Cycles are changing. You are knowing that things are destiny for you. You are knowing that change is necessary. Okay, 555 is change and it's uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Okay, and when we grow, even when we were teenagers, we didn't feel good having growing pains, right? So Wheel of Fortune is showing that you are breaking cycles, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. This is that accelerated movement. This is in your new beginnings. Okay, it will be a fast-paced change. You're again in alignment. You might have been at a time where you were frustrated, okay, behind other people's actions and movements. You might have been going through delays, but now those delays are over, okay? You will be stepping into the new. You'll be stepping into new beginnings, especially past these 3 spiritual attacks and tests. Again, please remember, I even told my partner, when I'm about to act up, please remember, just say test. It's a test. It's a test. All right, you got karmic justice coming, Aquarius. You got the truth, honesty. You also got fairness. You also got legal issues that is coming out in your favor here with the justice card. So again, when you have that disruption, that lack, that illusion of lack, remember you got shit coming. Be honest with yourself. And you know that karmic law is on your side, especially with the justice card standing straight up for you. You know that you've been honest, you speak your truth, and you got legal issues. I know I do, that is coming out on my side, all right? Queen of Swords. You got direct, you are a direct communicator. You have unbiased judgment. You're very independently. You might be a little over emotional, a bitch at times, but again, you set clear boundaries. All right. This is right under that justice card. Let's get with this heart chakra for Aquarius. Page of Pentacles. Again, this is about your manifestations. You got financial opportunities, new opportunities that are going to accentuate your skill developments. Okay. You learn from failure. You learn from procrastinating. You learn from the past bullshit that you've been through. So your manifestations will be coming in. Okay, so remember that, Aquarius. Elevate your heart chakra. Continue to focus on your heart chakra. So, because we are stepping into a new timeline, all of us. So the people that want to stay in that karmic bullshit, that want to do fraud, that not want to live in their truth, that want to lie, steal, cheat, deceive, they're going to be stuck on the old earth. They're going to be stuck on the old timeline. Okay? Most of us that live with integrity and it's in our character, we're going to be stepping into the new timeline, the 5D. We're stepping out of the 3D, the lies. Okay? You learn from failure. You learn from past mistakes. You learn from fake people. You learn from fake friends. Again, the Hierophant, the book of wisdom with the book of knowledge in your hand. So, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Magician, the Manifestation, and the 4 of Pentacles. Let's get one more in here for that heart chakra. So it's time for you to be conservative with your money, with the things that you know. Yeah, Ace of Swords, that is the truth. You're coming from a place of manifestation. You're walking into a place of manifestation. You have new ideas. You have breakthrough. You have mental clarity now. So you will pass this test. You will pass these spiritual tests, prayers. All right? You will pass. Don't worry. That's why I'm here. That's why your girl is here. You do have clarity, mental clarity. You do have new ideas. There will be a breakthrough in your finances. So again, don't worry. When that illusion of lack comes, don't let it disrupt you. Okay? Remember that you are the truth. You have justice. If you've been doing the inner work, you have karmic law that is coming in your favor. Okay? So don't worry about that. Don't let that illusion of lack mess with you. And that's coming from inside you. It ain't coming from the outside. The first spiritual attack will be from the outside. The second will be inside you. So remember, you do have manifestations coming, okay? And they're coming from the heart. You do have new financial opportunities, and it will be reflecting your skill development. You have learned from your failures, okay? You have learned from your procrastinations, all right? And that is the truth. You will have breakthrough, success, new ideas, and mental clarity, where people were trying to have you in mental conflict and mental fog. Oh, no, no, no. Some people try to make you suffer in silence, but that's okay. When it's silent, you can hear your ancestors speak. You can't hear your downloads and your ancestors speaking to you when you got a whole bunch of chaos and a whole bunch of noise and chitter chatter. Hi, Dark Star. Are you a subscriber? Please subscribe. Subscribe to the tribe so we can get the 1K. Come on, let's get this tribe going. Let's get more tribe members on here. Like the Tribe Called Quest. Okay? We are the tribes, the Star Tribe. This is the Star Tribe over here. And I am kind of a big deal. Please remember that. I am kind of a big deal. All right, let's get how people see you. How people seeing you, Aquarius, with the tarot cards? How are they seeing you? Oh, the devil. Oh, why? Why the devil? People might see you fighting off temptations, having restrictions, okay? Oh, getting rid of addictions. People also can see you as being in bondage, being manipulative. You got to see where that's coming from. Oh, some more cards came out. The Hangman could be coming from a Pisces. Oh, people see you this way because you are protecting yourself. Okay? You're persevering. You're not giving up. You could be going through a situation with the devil. All right? You are getting spiritually enlightened. Okay? Out of a place of being in limbo. You are self-improving yourself. Okay? You're not surrendering. You did enough sacrifices. And people are mad that you're not falling for the temptations. You're not falling for the bondage. You're not falling for the okie doke. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. All right, let's get your hopes and fears. Oh, Page of Cups. You got all these new beginnings. Page of Cups is creative opportunities, new ideas, intuitive messages. What did I say? Not doubting your intuition. All right, not having no more creative blocks where I feel like, the people around you were trying to have you have creative blocks, make you in mental conflict, make you forget who the hell you are. So now you have possibilities. You're seeking intuitive messages. You have new creative opportunities, creative downloads. All right. You have new ideas. You're no longer doubting your intuition. You're no longer having creative blocks. And you are manifesting. You are resourcefulness. Okay. You have inspired action. You're tapping into your untapped in talents. Wow. Here we go. You got the Fool. You have new beginnings. Innocence. You are a free spirit. All right? No more holding back. Again, game is over for a lot of people. When that is the death card. When the game is over, it is new beginnings. Wow, you guys, I am so hyped right now. The fact that they both came out. Usually you have the death card and then later on you have something else. But the death card and then the Fool, that's right after, that's how it's supposed to be. You have endings, right? You have endings, and then you have new beginnings. This is endings, a change, a transformation, okay? An inner purging, a personal transformation. And then after the death, you are innocent. You are the full, and that's what you already had up here. The new beginnings. Free spirit. No longer holding back. You're taking good risks, okay? Let's get one more in here since we got 3 cards. The final. Whoa, whoa. Shut your mouth. Now we got the Empress and the Ace of Wands. They gave me 4. I asked for 3. Spirit just loves me. I love spirit. I love spirit. So you got the Empress. We got the Emperor that popped out. So 3 and 4. Okay, the Empress. Again, luxury. Luxury. I know that's right. I had a dream with all my ancestors and they had luxury plates. It looked like the table with Jesus and his 12 disciples. So you can't tell me my ancestors ain't talking to me. Luxury, creativity, beauty, love, abundance, fertility. Some of you will be getting pregnant, having babies. Divine feminine. We got the divine feminine and masculine up here. The Emperor is divine masculine. He is authoritative figure, okay? Authority. All right? He's a match to the Empress is the match to the Emperor. 3 and 4. They don't have the numbers on these cards, but yes, 3 and 4. I know them already. And then you got the divine spiritual teachers here, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. What is it? The High Priestess used to be, she's 2, so it's 2 and 5. The High Priestess used to be number 3, but they changed it. They changed tarot all up. And you got the Ace of Wands that came out with the High Priestess. Growth, potential, new opportunities, inspiration. And, okay, when it's in reverse, it's lack of direction, delays, distractions. But it's upright. An emergency idea, growth, okay, potential, new opportunities, and inspiration. Came right out with the Empress. You can't make this up. It's all yourself. I love it. I love it. Now, because we're going through all this spiritual stuff, we're not even going to get none of that gang, what's the tea, the scoop, none of that. None of that low vibrational ghetto stuff. We're going to hop right into spirit and get into Archangel Michael, my boy over here. My candles aren't burnt out. We're going to see what Archangel Michael is telling us during these 5 days with these 3 spiritual tests. You can't tell me nothing. Now that I know what's going on, it's on like my popcorn. I got my armor on and I already know what's coming. I know who it's coming from. I already know. All right, Archangel Michael, give me 5 cards for Aquarius. Give me 1 for the 1st. Do the 5th. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Ancestor, Spirit Guides. Show me what Aquarius needs to know these 5 days, please. And I only like jumpers, guys. Only like jumpers. I'm going to let them all come out. Let them all. Oh, child. I'm about to cry here. I'm about to get so emotional. All right. One more. One more, please. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much. I love him. Oh, number 1. All is in perfect timing. This is it, guys. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Look, that's that door behind the Emperor. Again, with the light in the back. Okay. Look at those steps. I just lost one of the ladies I used to take care of, and she was a Leo. Okay, her name was June. So that's why I got a little emotional. 8, again, another 8. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Okay, so again, he's telling us what to do, how to do it, We need to reflect before we're moving forward. Again, this is the time to reflect. These last 5 days is the last karmic 3 spiritual attacks. This will give you that time to reflect before we're moving forward with grace, in harmony, in abundance. Your vibration is rising. Okay? I just had to put, they said, this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Haven't I been saying that? Haven't I been saying that, guys? This is the test, our spiritual gangster. Like, we ain't ready for this shit. We're Aquariuses. We're visionaries. We've been born ready. I know I'm ready. Bring it on. Especially this. This reminds me of the woman that just passed. Pray from the heart. You can't make this up, guys. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. We got the heart chakra. 23 is 5. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Child. Call your mama and slap your mama. Don't tell her I told you that, but what I just say, and then that came out. Pray from your heart. Use that heart chakra. Use that heart frequency. I got a prayer that I do to Archangel Michael every night. Let me tell you something. No bullshit. When I started this prayer, things started to align in my life. People started acting funny, but in the prayer, I asked them, I'm not going to take the time to go get it, but maybe in the next reading, I'll share it with you guys, or I'll put it on the post. I'll put it on the post, on the community board. So please subscribe to the tribe. I asked him to remove anybody, any potty, any pattern that is not in my highest timeline or don't have the highest good for me. And let me tell you, the week after that, my money was stolen. I'm telling you, you will manifest what you need. 44, I saw this today, 444. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. And look, you got a package from Archangel Michael, the angelic realm. To who? You, in your town, on planet Earth. I'm done. Again, another 5. 32. Some of you guys could see 23, 32. I'm going to play that number tomorrow. 23, 32, or 32, 23. Again, guess what they both equal? 5. The way forward is open, okay? You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities are abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Again, that Fool card. Freedom. Free spirit. New beginnings. New beginnings. Prioritize your self-care. So you got 5 and then 6. Okay? 4, 5, 6. You do so much for others. It is time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And that's what we are, Aquarius. We're so much being a humanitarian and helping and loving the others, even when we're not in the best time or moment to help others. We still help others. I know I have. And get dog shit in the end. I'm not doing that no more. Get my energy drained. Get stolen from. Get talked to any old way. Get treated. Isolated. I'm done with being that fucking person. I am done. 27. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I, which is Archangel Michael, are here to help you stay grounded. Booyah. Booyah. There you got it. Archangel Michael and Metatron, the 2 M&Ms. Get you some M&Ms in your life. All right, guys. I really loved kicking it with you guys today. I hope you subscribe to the tribe, and I hope you come and check me out later, okay? Look up your birth chart with cafeastrology.com. That way you can see your moon sign, that is your emotions, okay? Your feminine side. The sun sign is how you show up in the world. The rising sign is how others see you. Okay, those are your three major ones. Your Venus sign is how you love, okay? So again, pull up your birth chart, get to know your birth chart, come back here with me and discuss. Sometimes we do have discussions. I will be posting on the community board the prayer that I did to Archangel Michael. Okay. Also, we'll be posting the ingredients to my honey jar that I made for myself on the new moon. Child, this girl got a bird. She got animals she don't even take care of. Child. All right, guys, I am out. Okay. Be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of love. And if you ain't loving you, how you expect to love somebody else? All right, guys. Thank you for I'm Kind of Big Tarot, and I'm out. Bye.